Okay, so springs, shocks, bolt hole down here, 3-bolt there, springs, you sag the axle, put it in, leave the end links undone, jack the front end up until you can make the bottom hole in the end links. That's fucking cake. That's one and done. You know, I really doubt that dude got the springs, the shocks, and the sway bar links done in 2 hours for all 4 wheels, because before I went to the control arms, I was probably 2.5 hours in just on the front. So I think his selective editing in his brain, I don't see it taking 2 hours, 2.5 hours to do all 4 of them. Anyways, that's here nor there. That's an argument different. What I have, this axle, I've got everything else bolted in, okay? This is your axle. This is the control arm. It runs up. Let's see if I can show you. Runs up and goes into the frame here in a recessed hole. So I have to make this bolt first. I have no way, when I'm fighting on this end, if I was having to fight it on this end, there's no way I could ever make this hole because I have to come through the frame. So you make this one first, and I've got that bolt loose. So it's got a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of flex, okay? So you come up here. This doesn't look like shit, okay? That's, you know, the width of the fucking collar. But I've got this fucking ratchet strap. Here. This is insanity. I've got this ratchet strap around the back. I didn't even go to this little one because I was afraid I'd bend it. I went to the main frame back here. I'm wrapped around the fat boy. And I've got this fucker just strapped. Trying to pull this thing back. The bolt, I got it started, but it's in an angle. I can't go straight through like you said, like you see on the other side, that mind. I've tried to put a bullpen through there. I have this, you know, try and get it in there and pry it over. Won't do it. Will not do it. I've got the bullpen on the other side trying to straighten the hole out and get the bolt started from this side, thinking, oh, I can just massage it. Nope. Not enough flex in the rubber. This ratchet strap, man, it's fucking, it's pulling as tight as I can get it, and it will not bring that hole back there. So, as a result, okay, that amount of bind right there, that doesn't just go away. So say I take everything apart, okay, loosen everything up, and I make this bolt first, all that's doing is it's going to pull this axle back, and it's going to make either this a nightmare to fucking line up, or that a nightmare to line up. It's going to transfer that tension somewhere. And I can't put a ratchet strap around a little end link like this. There's nowhere to, you know, my best bet is to ratchet strap there because that's where I've got the most meat, where I can move the suspension. And these bottom control arms, I was going to do them. They're going to do exactly the same thing. I don't want to deal with it because I'm going to be control arm here, control arm here. I made the other one because there was no tension on it. Obviously, it'll let you make one. There's one over there. It'll let you make one, but it won't let you make both of them because of the fucking tension. So, these bottom control arms is going to do the same thing. So I've got one here, I've got one over there, and I've got this one. That would be 3 that I'm fighting. I just don't want to do that. I'm so far beyond done with this right now that I just don't even want to do that. I have to get this one made and move on to the back. But that little bit is what I'm fighting. It will not bring it back that little bit, and obviously you can't push a bolt through that hole, as you can see. You know, it's not going to come through. That's with that ratchet strap as tight as I can fucking get it.